And that showed me that I really have grown so much. And it's like, all that shit, and I still came out an even better person. And everyone that I had experiences that was not kind to me is in the same or worse predicament. So, I think I win. In my opinion.
A few moments.
Okay, guys. We're back, and my bestie's here.
Hello.
Hello, spiritual sirens. We are 22 now, as of yesterday. I wanted to vlog, but it was a hectic ass day. You know.
Yeah, it really was.
It really was from the jump.
But it was a good day, though.
It was a good day. And you guys, look.
It was chill but hectic, to say the least.
These little flowers. Tear it up, baby. They're so cute. It says 22 and 25. And I'm sitting in my biggest blessing, my new car. I'm so grateful, bro. Like, Lord knows this year. What's this year called? What's this episode called? Turning lessons into blessings. Jesus. That was definitely the motto of the year because it was stressful. It was too stressful. How did your year start off and how did it end? Like a short scope.
Hold on, because I got to thinking. No, 2023 was like just as 2020, honestly.
Ooh,
that's how
repeat.
it felt. Like, you know how everybody was going through it in 2020? I felt like 2023 was like a
that on crack.
Just to like seal it. Like I felt like 2020 wasn't done with its with its energy that it was coming with. So I felt like 2023 this year, it started off just how 2020 ended. I swear, like it was
like I really went into the year like hectically, and then I'm ending the year like on a positive note. Don't get me wrong, but this summer especially,
no, really, I was living and then boom.
Like sometimes I just sit here and I think I'm just like, how do I get myself into these situations? But I know it's not just me, and I know it's like every situation I learn something from it. But it's like, couldn't we have found another way? Something simpler. But I'm also stubborn as fuck, so it'd be like that. But I started my year off cutting off friends, cutting off people that just weren't good for me. I started new business ventures, had to end them because it was a scam. Not a scam, but the foundation was too rocky. And it was mainly because people were put into power that were more concerned about profiting off of other people than actually helping other people build a foundation of their own, which was the precedent for the whole thing. But it just turned into like a weird high school hater type shit. And it was just awkward for me. So I just had to skedaddle. But like, no shade, no hate. I learned a lot of great things while I was there. It was just too much. And then after that, I had some crazy psychotic weirdo that I used to be friends with. Like, her and her little friend group, because obviously it takes more than one person to take me on. But not physically. It was just like on some hater energy and like on some setup shit. And I was just like, you know what, guys? I need to start picking my friends more wisely, because I'm over here picking people that that look like they want to be saved, but really they just want to drain you and leave you. And I was just like, this is a little too much for me. And it just got like, once it started getting to the point where it was like my life did not feel safe anymore, I was just like, you know what? I'm not about to let it become another situation of a black woman, you know, just being discarded, because I was living by myself. So it was just like, it's not like I had people right around the corner that I could trust if something were to happen. So I just had to deal with that how I had to, and just mind my business and just come back up Nova, even though I don't like it even more better here. But it's still, I can be in the cut and work and, you know, just mind my business. And then this summer taught me how important planning is. I'm telling you, in the real world, like, if you don't plan, it's like taking things head on is just so stressful. And then because of that stress, I was over here making even worse decisions, leading me to more stress and making even worse decisions. It was just shitty. And then I had more, like, I'm telling you, I understand why y'all say fear women.
Not really.
No. Like, I understand now. And the same thing with men. That's why I don't treat anybody any different, because I'm just like, everybody has their own shit they're trying to figure out. But a lot of people be acting out hurt. And it's like, hurt people, but I gotta go.
You gotta break that cycle.
Literally, because, like, it was, well, not anymore, but it was feeling like a fucking loop. Like, I was just going through the same thing with different people.
Mm-hmm.
Like the same spirit in different bodies. And I was just like, damn, aren't you tired? Because I was getting tired. Me. But it's okay. But what would you say was one of your top 5 blessings this year?
I'm thinking. I'm thinking.
Pause.
Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Wait.
Listen, all my blessings happened in 2022.
So you wouldn't say you had any blessings?
No,
this year?
I'm telling y'all, like 2023 was like dog shit.
Even the small blessings.
Well,
that
becoming
may probably
closer with
led-
other people, new connections. That's pretty much it. Because this 2023, I've been in hermit mode. So literally, I haven't I'm telling y'all, like 2023 was not my. I feel like it was 2020 all over, like just part 2, just to close it off. But 2024, it's my year.
For sure.
But this year, no, I'm telling y'all. But I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I don't know. You probably have to cut that out. I was about to say family. What was the question?
I don't know. What you want to talk about?
No, you said was what are my biggest blessings or my small blessings?
Your biggest blessings.
I'm trying to see, when did I get my car?
Was that this year?
I think so.
Period. Then your car.
Or was that last year? I don't know. We're gonna have to cut this out. Next question.
Okay. Okay. So relationship wise, what were your top? What was your biggest lesson and your biggest blessing from any of the situationships you had this year?
I guess out of relationships.
Yeah, like self-growth wise.
I don't know, get to feelings like such a deep bond with somebody. Even despite the distance, but knowing that's crazy, because that's just raw. I feel like if you can have like a deep ass bond with somebody over the phone, it is different. And then lesson was, now I know what I want and what I don't want, what I'll tolerate, what I will not tolerate at all. And I'm not letting anybody cross that or
I'm learning to integrate that with having grace for myself and having grace for the people that I want to have in my life. Because I do want joy. I want a family. I want a little family, but that means I have to.
How many kids?
Child, let's not even go there just yet. Oh my goodness, that's scary. Because there's one right there. And
what if you get twins?
I don't know.
I always be manifesting all my friends to get twins.
Not too much.
I've always wanted a twin.
Nigerian men have twins in their blood.
Mm-hmm.
But
and don't mind my forehead, y'all. My forehead is booming because she did my hair and it's fresh. Because I take care of my shit. Ooh.
Period.
I take care of my stuff.
You're fine. You're fine.
I take care of my hair. Some people don't, but hey.
Yeah, no shame. But what was he saying? Oh, you asking me what were my biggest lessons and blessings? Period.
Yeah.
Eat them up.
Regarding with relationships.
I feel like my biggest lesson was to let that shit go. Because I have a thing, it's also my tism thing. Because, if you're not someone I talk to constantly, then you're kind of out of sight, out of mind. But it's I I have people, like, I have designated people in my life that I know I can feel, like, comfortable not having to mask around. So it's like when I have those people, I it's so hard for me to let things go when I need to, even if it's just for, like, a break or whatever it is. And that's when, like, things start to, like, get worse. But I had to learn to let, especially when it comes to relationships, when it's time, it's just like, it's time. Like, it's some people are only supposed to be in your life for a season, and that has to be okay. Because if you can't let them go, it's like you're depending on that person more than you're depending on God, and God doesn't want you to put anyone before him. So it's like,
It's disrespectful.
Exactly. And I don't want them no shade to Sky Daddy. Like, I don't want no beef, because that's like really where all my blessings come from. And it's like, I bust my tail. Don't get me wrong. I bust my tail, because faith without work is dead. But like, real life, y'all, I pray every morning, every night, every situation that I start dealing with. As soon as I start getting stressed out, because I know my battles are not for me. They're just for me to learn through them. And I'm supposed to take what I'm supposed to and just let it go, so I can, like, release and move on to what I need to next. But it's a lot easier said than done, to be honest. Like, it be so stressful in the moment, because I'm just like, I understand that there's a spiritual side, but also I understand I have to balance out with the physical and make sure I take care of the things in the physical so that things in the spiritual can come through. So it's like, it's just so much to it that I'm understanding and becoming more in tune with. But it's also so scary, because it's just like really trusting in God, like really trusting in God is like hard, bro. Because especially when you're a person that's like been through a lot of trauma, it's like you need tangible things to hold on to so you can feel safe. But it's like, I'm learning to just feel safe with that inner knowing of what I know about my life and my path, and just let everything else fall into place, because I literally can't control it, man.
You really can't. You cannot force it. Like, divine timing and God's intervention. They don't rush it.
And it's like, the more I tried to rush, it was like, the more stressful it became. It was just like, bro, let that shit go. Just chill. And it's like, I understand that my life path is more on the creative side. So it's like, when I'm not in my flow, I can't be creative. I'm not giving what I'm supposed to be giving to the world. And that's not fair of me to ask for blessings but not return what I just promised that I would do. So, I'm just learning I'm trying to grow and learn to give back more, because for a period of time I was like in survival mode. So I felt the need to be very selfish and just like me, which was necessary at that time, but I'm not in that anymore. So,
and I think that's crazy, because I think that's what I'm in.
And that's totally fine. And like, that's why I'm also learning to give myself grace, because I'm just like, bro, if I don't have my back, who will? God. But that's what I need to remember, so I don't feel like I'm alone, because that's when I start acting out and doing shit that I know is not me. And it's like, not that it's not me, but it's not the parts of me that I want to express and put out into the world. You know what I'm saying? But, nah, like, I'm learning to be happy and live in the moment, because I think a lot, bro. I be saying I don't overthink, but I'm a cat star.
Always thinking. It gets so bad. Like, I need to stop, for real.
No, like, it's hard. It's way easier said than done to do all this shit. And that's why I be telling y'all all the time, show yourself grace, bro. Like, life be lifing. And that's real. Life be hard sometimes. And, like, if you don't show yourself love, who will? I mean, you can't depend. That should be your first, like, source of dependency, other people. Because if you can't give that to yourself when you're alone or you move far away, then what are you going to do? You gotta be able to prepare yourself for any circumstance. But I'm happy. Are you happy?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. I feel that though.
Yeah. I would say I'm happy. Yeah. Me personally, I'm a perfectionist, and I need to get over that.
Yeah.
But I don't think I just can. So it's just like, if I just gotta make it my way. And that's what I need to learn, because I can't have it my way. Or I could have it my way, but not exactly how I picture it, if that makes sense.
Right.
Because it's like, I like the grand scheme of things. So it's like, Then life shows me a little piece, I'm just like, but then I'm like, because you got to be
Really
grateful. Because I am grateful, of course.
No, I feel that.
Yeah, this year, I don't know. It was hard. It was challenging. But I think, yeah. Because I've just been in like these last past months of just like a state of like reflection, like heavy reflection.
Tight.
Like just inner.
Tight.
So, because beginning of the year, it was more so of like, okay, damn, I'm dealing with all that impact. And then summer, well, I would say like, yeah, January to like April was hell. And then summertime, I was healing. And actually, like, I don't know, I feel like that was like this summer, but this summer was special because I feel like this was the summer that like I actually healed. Like last 2022, like, yeah, I was healing, but like, you know, and healing's different. It comes in, it's different. But like, I was more in tune with like, I don't know, like nature and like the outside world. But like this summer was more like inner. I was like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I totally agree. As much shit as I talk about this summer, like I enjoyed myself. Like I was able to grow, and I was able to experience my growth by seeing people that were mentally or spiritually in the places that I used to be. So I was interacting with them, and I didn't react the way I would have if I was back at that time. And that showed me that I really have grown so much. And it's like all that shit, and I still came out an even better person. And everyone that I had experiences that was not kind to me is in the same or worse predicament. So I think I win, in my opinion. So that's why I don't really feel a need to react. I know y'all are watching. Mwah. I hope you enjoy.
Yeah, I don't react.
No,
well,
it's because it's just,
I'll give
it's
you a
not
little
worth
peace
it.
of mind, but that's it.
It's just like, it's just not worth it.
Respectful.
I have actually important things I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make a positive impact on the world. So me putting out negativity ain't gonna really do shit that aligns with what I'm trying to do. So why do it? It's just, is what it is. But I will say that
that's why, me personally, I ghost those type of situations, which isn't the best because people take it as, oh yeah, I don't care. But it's just
I say my piece and then I disappear.
My piece is expensive.
I'm telling you cannot afford.
Like literally, like please, I
telling
can't. And that's just another thing with 2023. I just felt like it taught me like how bad do you want your piece?
Right.
How bad do you really want it?
Right.
Because you, like, what your heart desires is not what's always good for you.
I'm learning that what I want isn't always what I need. And it's okay to let go of my expectations, because sometimes most times God's expectations are much higher for me. Like, I want, for instance, like this car, like I wanted something else. But it's like this car actually feeds my mental sensitivity. So it's like, it's easier for me to drive and feel comfortable because I'm not having to worry about all these other things that I would normally have to worry about if I didn't have like certain things that are in the car. So it's just like, I'm learning to be grateful and just flow with the experience, because it always turns out better than what I expected it to be. And I'm grateful. I am genuinely, like, even saying that, I'm just so grateful, because it's just, like, 2 months ago.
Like, I know I said I was stuttering when I was like, are you happy? But like, I am. But I feel like I'm just in a very, just like defensive, like back up. Because my peace, I'm not playing with you. My peace.
Yeah, boundaries are just so important, because like, if I can prevent a fallout and still maintain my peace, I want to do that. But if my boundaries can't be respected, then you give me the go-ahead to leave, because those are the conditions I set. And it's not like I don't know how to love unconditionally. It's just, it's not like I have to leave every situation. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when it comes to that point where I no longer feel like, because I feel like love is great. It's amazing. But respect, loyalty, honesty, transparency, communication, comprehension. There's so much more that ties into relationships and emotions. So it's just like learning how to control those emotions, express those emotions, and share those emotions is what creates that bond and keeps that bond. So I'm learning to be patient and that I don't have to rush through life. Like, I'm okay, I'm safe, everything is fine. And there's like so much more to look forward to, but also live in the present moment, because like when I look too forward, I get a little too stressed. But yeah, and he on this car real bad,
Yeah.
y'all.
Like, yeah, and that's another thing. I had like car issues. Mind you, like I don't be like I feel like I'm very protected by God when it comes to like transportation and stuff like that in that category. So every day I show my gratitude towards that. But no, y'all, I want an SUV. So yeah, because what I have now is cute. It's kind, you know, but I'm about to start school, and I'm not gonna go too into detail because you're gonna see when I do what I do.
Yeah.
And then we can talk back on that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Talk about it.
I just need something more reliable because the way I drive, honestly, it's just I drive like a.
Go ahead. Be honest. Be honest.
Like a cartoon.
Be honest.
character.
Yeah.
Because it's to me
Looney
like,
Tunes head ass.
I don't know. I've always loved cars as a kid, so like it's just a game to me. I've always played car games. Everything, it was just a game. Like even when I took my mom's first.
No, but even we were talking like this car feels like we little go kart.
Like literally. So like any small car to me is a go kart. Any big car to me is an SUV. So I feel like I will trump over you. Like but what I have now, like a sedan, I don't know. A sedan just humbles me.
You still go fast. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, like, because it's like people are bigger than me, and it's just like, I don't like that. Like, and plus, I'm a tall dude, so like, I just need something, like, and granted, like, that car has, like, the car that I have now has, like, a lot of leg room, but I want an SUV, because I feel like if I get something big that's like a tank, I'll be like, chill out. Maybe, I don't know.
Hopefully.
Until I hit, like, I-95, then that's a different story. But yeah.
Shit, I mean, sometimes.
So we'll see where we'll go with that.
Yeah.
But I did want to just drive it though.
We can do that today if there's time.
Yeah.
We gotta cut that out.
I'm
gonna cut that out. But thank y'all for watching. We're back at it. Yeah, period. And we'll be back next week, and we'll be doing it weekly this time. I'm gonna stay on it because I love y'all, and I know y'all love me. And we gonna rock out, and we gonna grow. And we're signing out. This is
Terry.
All right.